Food is medicine when you forage it from the forest. But Atlanta is a city in the forest. When we forage that food, we bring it to this greenhouse network, which is made out of bamboo, harvested right here in Atlanta. As a member or a volunteer, you'll never go hungry again or have to settle for genetically modified organisms that they call fruits and vegetables, spices, or herbs. So join us. Learn how to build these greenhouses, forage for the right plants, and learn how to cultivate them in these greenhouses that will be stationed right in the forest of Atlanta. This is a gourmet, highly sought after food supply chain. The site will have heating, cooling, and power. It will have an edge computing node that doesn't pollute or use water. This system will be built by Atlanta AUC students, specifically for the underserved community. There is something I want to explain about this. I've been doing this for a long time. My family some of my family and some of my friends has told me, Ken, they're gonna kill you for making stuff like this. Things don't require electricity, things that don't require fuel, things that's not controlled by the system. But I can't think of anything further from the truth. The reason why people say that, I understand why they say it, because they don't have the information. What the average person don't know, that right now, the amount of electricity that's needed, the amount of water that they need right now to maintain a system similar to this, the planet and the infrastructure cannot handle with the way that they're doing it. This system does not need water. It doesn't need electricity. It produces electricity and it doesn't pollute. This is exactly what they need. And the good part about this is they don't have to pay for it. There is a multi-trillion-dollar fund that will pay us to build this, that will give us the leverage to make it. And like I said, they don't have to pay for it. And they've created a law back in '98. It's called avoided costs, meaning they want to avoid the cost with building new energy supply systems like dams and nuclear plants and new power lines. They don't want to have the costs. They don't want to assume the cost of doing that. So they hire people like us to provide that electricity, that systems that don't suck up water and electricity. They're right now. They are systems right now cannot be built because the infrastructure is not there. And right now it's our electric bills are going up right now. And right now they're desperate. And we are building the AUC, the Atlanta University Consortium, and myself are building this system. So this is for us, by us, because this is a consortium of HBCUs here in Atlanta. We're going to be building this system, okay? And the $1 trillion fund called the Green Bonds, and there are companies and countries, 120 something countries that signed on to a treaty, an agreement called the Paris Agreement. And they are looking for technology like this, and they have a fund that they've set up that's over $1 trillion, a multi-trillion-dollar fund that is there for us to build systems like this. So I don't think they're going to kill me over it. I think they're going to be happy because they don't have to pay for this. The fund is paying for this. And once the green bond matures, it's going to belong to us. And it's going to be supporting the infrastructure that makes them money. So this is for the 99%. You know, I'm not trying to tear down the infrastructure that we built. We built the roads, we built the bridges, we built the ships, we built the cars, we built the trucks, we built the airplanes with our labor. And I'm not crazy enough to fight the system. I'm here to help the 1% make their money, and we can make our money because this is our system. They don't want the responsibility of maintaining this and taking care of it. That's our responsibility, and they've given us that responsibility from the beginning. So this is something that I've created for the underserved. I've created this whole system: heating, cooling, power, and AI, compute. We need data centers. Without a data center, your cell phone will not work. Without a data center, you can't see movies. You can't make bank transactions. They need this, okay? So every time you look at even AI, every time you do a search, it really taxes the system, you know, and they can't keep up with the demand. But now they can. But we're going to do it as a team. We need each other. We're the 99%. They're the 1%. And it's all about the 99% working with the 1% who has used our resources to build it. That's just the way it is. That's how the system is set up. We were born into this, okay? We're not trying to get rid of the gas stations. We're not trying to get rid of, to take cars off the road and everything. We're here to make the system sustainable. We're here to connect it with the infinite circle of abundance that the earth provides. That's my job, okay? That's my part that I play on this team, okay? I don't own this system. I just have a blueprint. Others have blueprints. This is the blueprint that I'm offering our community, the urban community, the underserved. This is what I'm offering, okay? I don't believe they're gonna kill me for that, okay? As a matter of fact, they made it possible for me to come up with this. Thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned. I have so much more to talk about. I've been holding this in for a long time, and I have not been at liberty to post anything until now. But thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned.